Legend of War here, and today we've got a saving a disaster situation playing as Clan Moors, where we have to deal with a Mountain of Dwarfs. So Clan Angrund is holed up at Miragliano, and they are just pumping out armies and refusing to dislodge themselves from this situation here. And the player is challenging me to sort this out as quickly as possible, not to go through this over the next few turns, try to sort out this turn, and wants to see what I can do. So I'll read out the email, read out the challenge that he's issuing, and we'll see what we can do about it. So he says, "Hello Legend, I have something of a challenge for you. Clan Angrund is doing a last stand at Miragliano. Nearly all of their armies are stacked there, and they have a large variety of units. I built a Doom Wheel stack, half for memes, half to try bully the Dawi with fast chariot units. The stack is definitely effective in hit and runs, but the sheer quantity of Slayer units and powerful ranged Dawi ranged units make it very difficult to wipe out the enemies without taking extreme damage at some point. So the challenge is to sort out the bulk of the armies of Angrund within a turn with the Doom Wheel stack. I'm not sure it can be done with a full frontal assault. My own plan was to grind them down or just destroy them with Skrolk. Ambushing the dwarves isn't really an option here. Nearly all of them are encamped or garrisoned. This isn't a Scryo campaign, so the Doom Wheels are way short of their ultimate potential. Otherwise, any and all cheese is on the table." Okay, well, even if you told me that, "Hey Legend, please don't use any cheese," I'm just going to ignore you anyway. So it doesn't matter. When anyone sends me a save file, all cheese is on the table. But there are certain cheeses that I deliberately don't use just because they're too broken. I'm actually usually tying at least like a couple of fingers behind my back. That's about it. I don't fully tie my hands behind my back. Alright, so let's have a look at what we've got to deal with here. So we've got a Doom Wheel Doom Stack. Not really my favourite army to build, but it's definitely decent against Dwarf being an anti-infantry unit. My biggest problem with Doom Wheels is that they're expensive, they take a long time to recruit, and they're big, making them quite vulnerable to missiles. I'm not too concerned about Slayers because we can outrun them. So we've got Skrolk with a Plague Priest stack over here, which is actually ridiculous, but he hasn't got much movement left. But if we have a look here, a lot of these heroes actually do have a lot of movement, except for this one. So I have a suspicion that he just moved that one into this turn. So if I take this Plague Priest out, I reckon we'll actually get a whole bunch of movement back. Yeah, look at that. We get a whole bunch of movement. Not enough to catch this guy over here, unfortunately. But I wonder if I remove the other ones, if Skrolk will be able to do it. But then, of course, if I remove them, you're not going to be able to make the attack anyway. I'm just not entirely sure, because like I said, not my campaign. Now, if we want to take out the dwarves, we need to be able to get inside the settlement. And the problem here is that you don't have a siege attacker in this army at all. And there's no potential to get a siege attacker since I don't... Yeah, the Doom Wheel doesn't count as a siege attacker. Now, this isn't on the siege beta, but I imagine that the solution that we've got to getting in here works on the siege beta as well. Basically, if you can't get in with an army, there's Claw down over here, but he doesn't have enough movement to actually launch the attack. He's definitely got siege attackers. Yep. Plus, he has a legendary lord's got it. Another thing is agent actions. Now, I can't remember exactly which agent is the one that damages walls, so I just need to go through them and check. So that's Assault Garrison. That's the same one. Assault Garrison. This one, because I so very rarely do this. So I've usually got a siege attacker in my army. No. Okay, it's actually the Plague Priest. Okay. Well, the one I just took out, he doesn't have enough movement to get there, but all these other ones do. So let's grab one that's high level, because I don't want to fail. So 95% chance of success. Okay, that basically means 50-50 chance for me, because you guys know my luck is terrible. But anyway, send him in, and let's see how it goes. Also, what difficulty are you playing on? Cool. If that failed, I just would have sent another one. It would have had their success chance reduced by 20%. But if these ones here have 95% chance base as well, that just would have been 75%. It's guaranteed to succeed at some point, short of the worst luck of all time. So, okay, we're playing on easy battle difficulty. Somebody likes to auto-resolve their campaign. That's totally fine. Play however you want. But I'm not playing on that difficulty. It's not really going to make that big of a difference when you go into the manually resolved battle, but it makes a huge difference in auto-resolve. Probably be able to auto-resolve our way through that with that difficulty. Then again, if they're the endgame crisis and we don't have lightning strike and we can't ambush them because they're in a camp stance, and endgame crisis has all of their technologies researched at plus 20%. So this guy here, if he wants to isolate them one at a time, you need lightning strike. Now, what is your Lord recruit rank? So if I just come down here, it's 15. Okay, that's good. We should be able to get lightning strike, and I saw there's a sneaky dude in there. What's your campaign movement range of this guy? So 195. Right. So if we tag him out right now, we'll probably lose the majority of that movement straight away, because whatever bonuses are being applied to this army isn't going to be applied to the new lord. So we should use up most of our movement first, because there's a bit of distance to cover here. So I reckon I would want to try to, let me see here, 27% remaining, 37%. Yeah, get as close as possible to this guy here. So just get that and then go backspace. Okay, that leaves us with 73 move points remaining. Okay, so what we should end up with is whatever the probably out of 100 or out of 120, 25, something like that. But we should end up with 37% remaining on the new Lord's movement. So this guy here doesn't have any equipment, so just respec him. And then this guy's level 22, but I just don't know if he's actually got lightning strike. It looks like he could, but I just don't know because it's not my campaign. So if we go down, I'll just get that new one. Level 15 should cut it. There's some very high level laws, and I also Vectique. I did see that Throt the Unclean was available to be recruited, but yeah, the sneaky one here. Let's grab him. So we're actually at 40%, but yeah, it's out of 120. Okay. Now, if I grab Route Marcher, will that make any difference to the movement? It makes a difference to our max move points, but not to our actual campaign movement range available. So that's we'll see. We'll see what we can do with that. Okay, then. Yep. Okay, we definitely want lightning strike, and we're probably not going to be able to get plague, but we'll see. All right, so if we have a look at his ambush success chance, we probably actually have a very small chance of actually ambushing them now. So whether or not we do that just comes down to luck. I'm not relying on it because I've got lightning strike now. But it definitely would be better to ambush. Okay, let's give this guy some equipment. Let's see what's available. Give him a Trickster's Helm. Definitely don't want to go in there without anything. Doomsinger, that's good. But who else could we use in melee? Not really any of them. Maybe the Assassin would be better, but I like to send these guys in closer. Let's see. So yeah, grab Doomsinger. And let's see, you can have a Talisman of Endurance. I find that's better than Talisman of Preservation when you've got passive regen because of the extra 25% regen possibility. Not unless you're getting close to 95%. Oh, sorry, 90% ward save. Okay, then we don't need a potion of healing. Apart from extra battle healing cap's definitely good. Oh, this is good. Battle healing cap plus 500%. Okay. Oh, it's a shame we don't have plague. It's a spell. Interesting. Okay, and then enchanted item, other Trickster's Shard. That'll allow us to strip away. Actually, let me look at this. Yeah, this will allow us to strip away them. But then again, we don't have fantastic spells anyway, so maybe I'll put on Enrich Warpstone Dust, which will allow me to increase the strength of the of these guys as long as he's close by. Okay, so then let's grab ourselves all the banners of swiftness that we can, and that's actually a better sort of banner of swiftness. It's more speed, but you lose melee defense. I'm not going to bother sending this guy in. Although, if he's got a scrying stone, does that apply to the Lord? He doesn't have one. He must have fused it. I could use a Forbidden Rod to get some more magic, though. Alright, grab it. And then you grab a Skalm as well. And you're going to have a Talisman of Preservation, I guess. And I won't bother about any of this. Actually, grab that one. Okay, then this guy's Discipline. That's good for this particular army. Okay, you can have an Armor of Destiny. Let's see. None of these. I know. We'll send him in to support the other units. So Brassclave will be useful for that. Talisman. You can grab yourself a Talisman of Preservation as well. And enchanted item. Grab a Skalm. Cool. Last one. All right. So you can also grab a Skalm. And let's see. You can also grab another enriched warpstone dust. I'm sure he won't care. Wait. Wait, that's from the same item pool, so no, can't do that. Grab that back. Talisman, grab a... just grab that one, whatever. And then hand weapon, grab another brass cleaver. It won't stack, but it's just in case we're in different locations. Accursed armor. No. You've already got snipe, so you don't need that. And stalk. So grab the armor of destiny. I don't think we can use stalk right now. Okay. So with that, prepared about as much as we can. We've got a right over here, which will give us the pestilence scheme. We don't need that. Alright. And let's attack this one here. There's a chance of ambush, but if not, lightning strike. Okay. I thought it was going to be a really low chance anyway. So then, put a banner of swiftness on all of them. Since I don't want to send this guy into melee anyway, give him the speed at the cost of melee defense, so that's fine. And we want a lightning strike. That gives us a Pyrrhic, wow, Pyrrhic victory just against this. So yeah, definitely needs to be fought manually. Once again, everything's on max battle difficulty. Let's jump in here. And we should easily be able to deal with it. But we have no means of healing them, so we really need to make sure that we minimize damage as much as possible. Now what this will do, by winning this battle here, we should dislodge the other armies from encamp stance. Even though they technically haven't been defeated, if you move them even just a little bit over, they'll come out of encamp stance. That will allow us to definitely be able to ambush them, because our ambush success chance is really high. Alright, so it would be better if we prioritize using the heroes to begin with, because at least all of them have a heal item. Yeah, you can use some magic. Okay, we're going in. So I do find that Lightning Strike does quite significantly lower our balance of power in auto resolve. Like if we had this one isolated and it wasn't an ambush, we would have gotten a much better result if we don't Lightning Strike. But obviously, it's a better result than having to fight all of those armies at once. This will just get too worn out. This is one of the reasons why Doom Wheels, in my opinion, just aren't fantastic. They just don't have the stamina that you need to take on like super strong army. Or multiple armies. Things with regen tend to do a lot better for that stuff. Now, we don't have any particularly good spells, but the goal here is to get rid of anything that's going to be particularly dangerous to the... Oh, they're using their own menace blows. Okay. Get rid of anything that's a particularly big threat to them. So, like the Slayers, you mentioned that was quite difficult to deal with. This spell here is not going to do very much. Good, if they can just burn in here, they're going to burn their own units. That's great. So Warp Lightning would have been better in this battle here, but I reckon one level up, we should... Sorry, one battle, we should actually get enough experience to get Plague. Because I believe when you Lightning Strike, it actually takes all the other armies that you could have fought, although didn't, into consideration for the amount of experience you get. I think it's an oversight. They didn't tweak it when they adjusted the experience gain rate changes. Oh, that's right. These don't expire, so we actually do need to deal with them. Don't have any missile resistance, so we've got to get rid of those artillery. First, we've also got the Clan Moors Clanstone, but save that for them. Oh, I do have warp lightning. Legend, you do have it. Why didn't you realize it? Why are you listening to me, Legend? Sorry, I couldn't hear you from the past. Okay, well, it's actually, no, it's from the future. No, wait, I'm in the past, you're in the future. You haven't made the comment at the time of me recording it. Oh my god, just fucking get on with it already. I swear, over time, I'm just getting more like demented. My brain. It's deeper and deeper into friggin' dementia. Predicting what chat's gonna say, the comments are gonna say. As if there isn't gonna be someone that says, "Legend, you do have it." My brain's fucked. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I wasn't too concerned about how much damage they're taking. They'll eventually rout, and that'll just get them out of it, and they'll not pay any more attention to us. Okay, so minimal damage being done with these guys, because also post-battle loot options won't heal them either. It doesn't heal single entities. So that's done a bit of damage to us. Okay, get him out of there. Actually, he won't heal to full, but that's okay. Just giving them a little bit of practice. Oh, I'm not going to use you again this battle. I can use that now. Okay, while they're firing, they shouldn't dodge. Yeah, they've got next to no armor piercing, so don't worry about using that on them. These ones don't hide in the forest, but I want to get them back around over here. Don't worry about using Bless with Filth when you're trying to boost a summon. Like, who cares if they're doing more damage to you? It does not matter. Now, bringing their missile units into the forest could actually be quite good, because it'll block their shots more than it'll lower our melee defense. Oh shit, let's get him out of there. Alright, going in. We should be pretty clear to come in here without getting shot too much. And rip these ones to shreds. Keep all that pinned down there. Actually, no, you guys get back. Try specifically to pin down the missile unit so they don't shoot at us. Okay, and then use this. Alright, we should be inflicting the army losses any moment now. Most of their balance of power has been dealt with. There it is. Okay, now we send them in to go kill that lord. Right, pretty minimal damage on these guys, and we can heal them in the next fight. I'll probably just use them less in the next one. Plus, we'll get some experience for them, and hopefully quite a few levels up. That'd definitely be nice. There's some Slayers left or something. The Goblin Hewers. Okay, that's not a big deal. I mean, they're anti-large, but still, they're not big. They're small. They're short. Ah, goes in the book. Okay, you get this. Now, I'd like to obliterate this army in its entirety. I just don't think we're going to be able to run down all of them. Most of these units here are getting obliterated, though. You guys can come over here. That'll be good. Also, the longer the battle goes on, the more opportunity this guy gets to heal. Alright, I'll just pause the recording as I run the rest of them down. Okay, so a good portion of them got away. There's this one over here, but it is what it is. So they're definitely not wiped out. But that's okay. Definitely a better result than auto-resolve, but the main concern with not wiping them out is that we don't have much movement. But what I'm hoping is that I'm pushing these armies towards Skrolk, because while he can't reach this area, he's fairly close. So if I push them a little bit north, maybe he can reach them. Maybe. There's also still the possibility of pulling the other heroes out of the army to see if Skrolk still has any movement left. I just don't know. Alright, so like I said, this doesn't do anything. His food is a little bit low, and that'll help, I guess, a little bit. Okay, it looks like we gained a lot of experience. Went from 15 to 18. Like I said, when you lightning strike, you tend to get the full amount of experience despite having not killed that much. And we've definitely got enough movement to still attack. So this guy here can be ambushed. That one there wasn't within the zone of control. This guy, I can't quite reach him. But if I attack this one here, we'll still have 29 move points remaining. The thing is, this army is the only one capable of attacking Miragliano. So if I attack this, I need to make sure I've got enough movement to beat them here as well. Alright, so we've got 3 points to distribute. That can give us a bit of extra campaign movement range, but it's only campaign movement range maximum, so it'll help us next turn, but not this turn. So with this, we can get Plague. Okay, that's good. Also, it changed our mounts, which shouldn't matter because we've already fucked with their movement this turn. Yeah, Sapper might actually be the best one to go for. Okay. Yep. And yep. Okay, all good. Okay. So now we're on this mount, and the chances of ambushing this one here is pretty much 100%, I think. So he's got some heroes in the way here. Could also use them to assault their army, but I just don't think we really need to worry about that. That's the least of my concerns. I can't reach that one. Okay, so you just get out of the way a little bit. Is Icket able to reach that one now? No, but if I attack the settlement here, then he'll come in and reinforce. Okay. Alright, we'll go here. Yep, and this... Okay, hang on. If I attack this one... No, if we attack this one, I won't have enough movement to hit Miragliano. And even if I attack this one here, I'm only fairly sure I'll still have enough, but it's not guaranteed. This should push... Actually, let me look here. Skrolk has enough movement to reach this one. And it would push that army over here. No, we don't want to do that. Yeah, Skrolk should be used as a mop-up job, not to complete the task here. Alright, go for this one here. Good, ambush. Still surprised by that auto-resolve. I would have expected it to be a lot better than that. But I'm sure this will be fine. In fact, in this battle here, we should just primarily use him. Now that we've got Plague, and he's got the regen weapon with loads of battle healing cap, the big concerns are going to be any missile units. So that's what we should try to Plague first. As for these, I reckon we can do it with keeping them out of it. Let's do this. We don't need to Lightning Strike this time because we have Lightning Striked with Ambush. Now I can actually get rid of the Lightning Strike. I only needed it for that one fucking battle to just dislodge it. The thing is, this battle here will dislodge the other one that's in camp stance, because it's definitely within the zone of control this time, even though it's not participating. And okay, with an ambush battle, I don't think it'll take into consideration the other army for extra experience, only with lightning strikes. Which is why if you go up against an enemy and they've got loads of reinforcing armies, and you've got access to lightning strike, if you want to level up your lord really quickly, it can be a very good way. Like, especially if there's just like one piddly little lord to attack first, lightning strike him and get like what, 10,000 experience just from beating him. We could charge them in, but I want to keep them in good shape because the siege could be difficult if these guys here are very badly damaged. And this guy here, I should be able to do it without him taking any damage whatsoever. It largely depends on whether or not they're going to charge over here. So if they do that and try to leave, we'll make sure we're ready for them. Nobody's leaving. Not too concerned about these ones here. Just want to make sure we get rid of this Demon Slayer. Oh, we are taking damage quickly here. I need this below or something. Yeah, they're trying to leave. But yeah, don't use the magic one because I want to use Plague. We do have... Oh, I didn't put on the Talisman of Trickster's... the other Trickster Shard. Because I got this one here. It's alright. I mean, it would have been better if I did. Okay, yeah, they want to come through here. Denied. Right, that's did a fair bit of damage to me. So that Plague looks pretty good. And we've got these. Okay, so their artillery's been dealt with, that's good. Oh, they've got their own summon coming in. Alright, let's go just, I mean, that one... If that one just leaves the battlefield, that's fine. That'd be pretty funny if they just withdraw. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to withdraw it. Which is so silly, because they don't get to keep it one way or another. Try to kill... Oh, level 36. No wonder he's dishing out so much damage. Also, a good thing with using these guys here, they're not really affected by the Plague spell because they're single entities. So we can pin them all down in this area here. Really should have got that other Trickster Shard. Try to remember it for the next battle. You know me, I forget all the time. Okay, well this army here has been totally fucked up without too much damage being done to our guys. That's great. Skrulk should have no trouble dealing with the rest of this. Good, even their lord. How much damage has he done to us? A bit, but considering his level, that's fine. And that's the summon there, army lost them. If you guys could shoot the Gyro bombers, that'd be great. We don't have, yeah, we don't have Howling Warp Gale yet. I doubt we'll be able to catch up to him. Yeah, just run down as much of this as we possibly can. Oh, shit. It's gonna hit us. Alright, if he wants to leave the battlefield now, that's fine, as far as I'm concerned. So the great thing about having a weapons team army, like the usual one that I build, is that post-battle loot options usually just heal your entire army. But with these single entities, nope. And with the Brood Horror Doomstack, once again, they regenerate on their own. Same thing with Hell Pit Abominations. Okay, he's almost gone. Killed by a clan rat. Maybe. Oh, God. Alright, I will just pause the recording again, let this play out, because it'd be good to get as much regen as possible. There we go, easy win. Didn't quite 100% heal. Luckily I remembered to use the Scalm for the Engineer hero, So he's in perfect shape now, so that's good. But most of them got killed except for the gyro bombers, which... that was difficult to target them. At least Doom Wheels can get them. You know what else can get them? Regular Weapons Team's army. And do you know what the funny thing is? Weapons Team's armies? Way cheaper than this. Okay, loads of food gained from that. That's great. Okay, that guy's dislodged. And we've got enough movement to attack. Interesting. Got enough movement to hit this one as well. So Scroll could be able to hit that one now. But not this one. Well, maybe. If I hit that one... because he's trying to go around that one there. So if I hit that, maybe I'd have enough movement to get there. I'd say it'd be a bit of a stretch. It's a piece of shit, so nothing too concerning. That's a fairly strong army, though. Probably won't need to send Ihikla up this way. Because we've already breached the walls, thanks to the hero there. Alright, so if we... actually, I'm pretty sure we have a 100% ambush success chance here. I was just thinking if we lightning strike that guy, the only way we could do that is if we're in channeling stance and make the attack, but it used up too much movement, I think. Alright, we got one level up this time. Yeah, see how we got one level up with the army that was twice the size of the first one, but that first battle gave us 3 levels up. So it's a bit weird with that stuff. This isn't really going to get us anything particularly good, so getting Arcane Conduit would help for sure. So would these ones here. We'll figure it out. Okay, other Trickster Shard. Don't forget about it this time. So that's definitely good, but the other Trickster Shard will be good for stripping away their spell resistance. And I gotta wonder as well if maybe putting him on foot might be better. It just makes him so much harder to hit. I think I might even do that. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, I'm gonna take him off the Screaming Bell. He shouldn't lose any health because we didn't augment his health positively. Okay. Yep, that's right. Howling Whoop Gat. No, don't need to worry that in a siege. Might help afterwards. Alright. Alright. Let's do this. Let's see what gets brought into this. Okay, so this army, that's the first one that we fought that will reinforce, so that'll get wiped out. This guy hasn't participated in a battle yet, but he's unbreakable, so he will die in the battle. Could lightning strike them, but it's a good way to get rid of these guys, stop them from attacking, occupying other settlements. Valiant defeat and auto-resolve, but that doesn't matter so much. And then these over here, well, that'll be up to Scroll to see how much we can do with him. Excuse me. There is a movement bug I could use. Pretty much available to me at any time, but prefer not to use it. Like I said, there's certain cheeses that I deliberately hold my hand back from using, unless it's absolutely necessary, but we'll see how we go. Alright, let's jump in here and see how we go. Yeah, they wouldn't have been able to bring in any more of their armies anyway, because that's four forces. So that will mean keep 3 remaining. And Scroll can definitely hit one of them. If I take all of the heroes out of his army and reset his movement with the movement bug, that could work. Pretty sure Thwart the Unclean is available. We could recruit him. Could use the movement bug on him easily enough. That could work, maybe. We'll see. Alright, so I reckon if we kill these guys as they're coming in. Yeah, but I'm going to send this guy in by himself to begin with, and the Doom Wheels will just wait for them and kill them as they come in. You guys stay there with him. So where are the breaches? over here. Okay. Alright, let's get you around over here so you... Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter that much if you get shot. Oh, no. Go around this way. Okay, let's also use this. Friendly firing our own guy over here. Maybe best just don't put them on fire at will. Although if you tell them to fight them in melee, then they'll still shoot anyway. So, you know, it is what it is. Alright, they've moved that out of the way. We're going for there. Okay, they'll be coming in a minute. There's their other menace below. Now, if we want to use Plague, which of course I do, then it would be in our best interest to try to get as many of them into an area as possible, because we don't have unlimited winter magic. We don't have that much winter magic in general here. Just augmenting it with Forbidden Rod, which gives us, I don't know, in total like 8 extra, something like that. Not a heap load. Alright, so this guy here should be a lot easier to fight than the previous one we fought in the previous battle. No need to use a menace below on this. We don't need to, which we don't. That one took the most damage, even though I kept it out of it at the beginning. So I was hoping they wouldn't target him, but they did. Okay, so that's 2 lords dead, since this one dies, that is. A 40 lord. Okay, bring them up over this way. Right, we're almost through the gate. So yeah, if this was a siege beta, it would make no difference. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference because we're not using butt ladders, and I mean it would have taken me a little bit longer to get through here, and there's no towers here, so it's not going to shoot us. Okay, let's get in. So what I'm trying to do here is get as many of them together as possible so that we can give them a nice big plague. Okay, popping. Hang on, just wait. If I use one of these, they'll probably bring more units in to come fight. I'm just guessing. Doesn't really seem like it. Alright, just have to... Oh, you know, they're sending a few. Yeah, they're sending a few in here. That's good. So, we're racking up a good amount of damage there. Good. Whole dwarf unit wiped out. Plague's such a bloody good spell, especially against dwarfs. But yeah, when he's just by himself, they don't really want to engage with him. They definitely want to send their lord against us, which makes sense. That would actually work out fairly well. Now, we should probably think about prioritizing the units that the Doom Wheels are going to struggle against. Anything that's got any kind of missile damage or is like a Slayer, that should be prioritized. It's taking a bit too much damage there. Plenty of potential regen. Oh, shit. Okay, hammerers. No, they're dwarf warriors, great weapons. Okay, that's fine. Not quite as dangerous. Pinned down. But all I'm surrounded by is dead dwarves. Okay, that's definitely something we need to take out. Fucking slayers. And I don't want to be fighting them. See, they're moving out of the way because I haven't got them pinned down. Well, some of them. No, do not fight slayers. Oh my god, we're getting close to death there. We're okay. Yeah, that extra battle healing cap's not going to matter if we end up dead before we can use it. We're getting the barrier back there. Good, using the menace below to just pin them down. Take out a unit or two, that's good. Definitely want to be prioritizing the slays. Yeah, see, they're not moving out. Oh, hang on. I got to stay fairly close, though, if we want to have the trickster shot. Because the range is, what, 55 meters? Yeah, okay. So 612 kills so far off 50 base winds of magic. Not too bad, I think. These slayers are very quick because they've researched all their technology. Right, hopefully this gets rid of the slayers. It'll totally destroy my destroy my my summon, but who cares? I'll get rid of these damn slayers. Might be a good idea for me to take him out of the city and just let him recover his health before bringing him back in. Because we haven't yet suffered from wounds, but if I take a little bit more damage, I definitely will. Yeah. Didn't quite go as well as I'd hoped. Okay, so we've got 19 winds of magic, which means 2 more casts of... Oh god, 2 more casts of plague. Jeez, let's get him over here. With 3 minutes below to use still. Smashing the hammerers with plague sounds like a good idea. Oh, but they're moving out of the way. Oh no! I mean, it's still partially getting this dwarf for a unit. I guess I should have waited until it was actually pinned down properly. So I get 1 more cast. I reckon the clan rats there, they can actually finish off those slayers if they play their hand right. Nope. Sometimes it's good to put them up on the plagues up on the wall because they tend not to dodge it. Last one of these. Yeah, they really don't want to engage us with the hammerers, do they? But now they are. Okay, so good. Oh, no, but they moved out of the way again. God damn it. Still got some units, but not the unit I was going for. But anyway, we're out of magic now. But that's okay, because now it's time for the Doom Wheels to do their job. So at 714 kills, that went okay, I guess. So I know we've got some breaches over here. Now, because these units are reasonably quick, actually, I'm going to bring all of them in as well. Let's see if we can win this via capping some points. Pop a cap in their ass. and just not engage with these ones. Because we'll surely end up taking a lot of damage, but we're way faster than them, so... If we could... spread out to some degree, just don't get pinned down. That's why it's important to thin them out as much as possible first. Damaged single entities still have full capping power, whereas multi-entity units, infantry units, that have suffered lots of casualties, their strength goes down, their capping power goes down accordingly. So their ability to recap these positions is going to be reduced the more damage we do to them. Why are you being so slow? So we don't need to cap every single point, but just try to cap whatever's going to be easy, so that... Oh, wait, I'm here yet. So that it keeps them distracted from getting over here. No, don't go that way. There's missile units waiting for you. Yeah, these are just distractions. I can find another capping point. See, they're busy trying to cap that. If I can get over here and cap this position quickly enough. Good, those wolf rats are not too bad at taking out missile units. So these ones have armor piercing and this one's poison attacks. Yeah.
Warblades charge! Shriek, shriek! Council's command! Do with!
So this strat is also something that the dwarves are particularly prone to losing to because of how slow they are. This is why if you play as the dwarves, you're probably going to want to hold on to this position rather than the walls, because they will break through and then you just can't get to it in time. I reckon the capping point system hurts the dwarves the most, especially the dwarf AI, that is. The player can find ways around it. Good, and no one's over there. Alright, all we gotta do now is just keep them busy. Okay, this one's taking a fair bit of damage. I think I'll withdraw it from the battlefield just so it doesn't take excessive amounts, or end up getting destroyed even. Okay, these guys here, don't engage them in melee, just go sneak around, cap more points. Okay, you can leave. Yep. Good, and they're on the clock now, before they potentially lose. Alright, you come back in as well, and just distract them as much as possible, because you've got all your healing back. Watch out for this one. Alright, if they start capping this point... Now, if they actually fully cap it, then they will stop us from getting victory tickets. So we need to get back over there and at least slow that down. They must be capping it with a really damaged unit because it's taking a long time. Another thing is, if I cap all the points simultaneously, that will also just instantly give us the win. Come on, hurry. Because yeah, as soon as this is captured, then we don't get any... Come on! Come on! No, they got it. Okay, we don't get any more victory tickets until we get it back, which should be fairly easy. We got way more capping power here than they do. I don't really want to fight these single entities.
Yes, yes. Ready, ready. Stand by. Advance retreat. Now, ready, now. Bow. Yes. What?
Come on, come on, come on. Cap it. Oh, come on. Wait, did we cap it? No, still haven't capped it yet. I've seen a whole bunch of other units in here. Okay, capped it. Cool, and that should start up again. Good. If they put just one unit over here, that can also prevent us from gaining victory tickets. Slowly gaining them. They'll probably recap this point again. I can slow them down a little bit by keeping these 3 in there. Probably use this here, I think. Okay, go cap that point. These guys here are just pinning him down, although with the Lord showing up over here this way, I don't think it's a good idea to stay there. I don't know if they've got enough time to get someone over there to stop the victory tickets from being obtained.
Good orders. Nasty things die. Worthy of Scryer.
Well, they don't have long. No, keep away from that Lord. I got stuck. Alright. That down. And there we go. Got him. Cool. No need to run them down. They will get wiped out. So yeah, the Doom Wheels, they did a decent job, but if you're going up against 4 healthy stacks, then yeah, you'd see how worn out we'd get in that fight. Because yeah, I still can't get any recovery for them. Alright, we've got a bit of movement left. I could sack it and maybe still occupy it, but I'm not sure. Also, he's fairly low on food, so I think you should capture it at tier 1, and then when you get a bit more food, abandon it, and then just push it up to tier 5. Yeah. Okay. So, that guy's out of movement now. And that gave him additional 3 levels up. So I think what would have really helped him a fair bit is more health and also speed. I guess same thing with Arcane Conduit. Why not grab that? And are there other Skaven clans? Yeah, there are. You got Separatists. Ugh. Well, that'll help out a little bit. So will that. Yeah, grab that. Oh, then again, hang on. The dwarves are basically dealt with, so I'll just leave that empty for him to decide what he wants to do with it. Okay. Now for Skrolk. So that'll be an easy win. Can't reach him. Oh, they're not completely wiped out yet. They've still got a couple of settlements. This guy here hasn't actually fought a battle yet, so he could still back off. That seems like it'd be a ruin. Not sure what you want to do with Ikit Claw. Do you want to be fighting them? Okay, you just got a peace treaty with them. So I guess you could ruin dwell that. Again, I'd put that at tier 1. Alright. Well, this should be an easy auto resolve. Let's do this. I'm not going to bother shifting equipment. No, we're one tile away from having enough movement to catch him. Okay, that's fine. Now we movement bug, basically. So, because that's what he asked me to do. Couldn't see any way of getting to this one anyway. But if we use Throt, there is definitely a movement bug that we could do. But I could do it with a Gracier, I could do it with a Warlord. I can't do it with an Assassin, and I can do it with a Master Warlock. So, we're not trying to get Warp Fuel, so Master Warlock's not essential. This guy here is rank 14 and he's sneaky. That sounds good. Let's grab that. And he's already been respec. We don't need Lightning Strike. Oh, hang on. He has not been respec. Oh, it's okay. We don't need... we don't need that stuff. Okay, so here's what we do. We start recruiting. I've shown you this one before. Start recruiting, and then we take off the Doomflayer. And then we put the Doomflayer back on. And then we cancel the recruit. Oh, what's that? All my movement's back. Okay, then if Skrulk could just stand right there, he'll reinforce. If we push him this way. Okay, I didn't ambush him, but that's okay. At least we'll be able to do it again. Yep, just go for it. Should be an easy auto resolve. This time we ambushed him. Okay, units are probably going to take a bit of damage, but it's okay. Ugh, probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, consider... what the fuck? Definitely shouldn't have done that. Okay, now we've put ourselves in a pretty bad position for this. That's okay, we'll be fine. Alright, so you go over here. We'll definitely have to fight this one manually. Okay, then... I'll give this one the... we got a whole bunch of skulls. Let's give them. And potions of healing. Not sure if I'm putting them on different characters or not. Yeah, you got heaps of these. Okay, that'll do. Not all of them have one. Well, let me just check. Is there someone else that isn't a Plague Priest? Yeah, I just don't know. They're all on Plague Priest. I just don't know if they're all in this army, that's all. We don't have enough for all of them anyway. Okay, and then this guy's got just enough movement to launch the attack here, but I wanted to give him Doomsinger. Doomsinger and also the Chalice of Malfure. Should I give him other items? Nah, I'll be fine. Okay, let's do this. Ambush with a crushing defeat. Okay. Well, yeah, because the auto resolve doesn't take into consideration our healing items. But it should be fine. Let's jump in. Legend, you said you wouldn't use the movement bug. I didn't use the movement bug on the other army, the big one. Or Ikit-Claw. I used it on a single lord. I can do it on either. Everyone can get the movement bug, in most cases. Alright, so... what are the chances that it's going to walk off the battlefield? I don't know. Alright, I don't think we should use his magic. I think I just want to probe them for what they're going to do. But we should be using Skrulk's magic, actually. Because he oh, shit balls! Well, good thing he's not dead. How are we not... we haven't lost the battle. I did not expect to die that quick. They must have chosen to keep fighting. Oh wow, we could have... that was a wake-up call. I did not expect them to kill me that quick. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, well... he's wounded, so none of the items are lost. It's just that... yeah, that was a... oof. Okay. Ah, shit. Gotta use these now. Hang on, hang on. Stop moving. Don't Yeah, just get in there. Just be careful, though. Yeah, Skulk, you go over this way. These gyro bombers are... They didn't do that much damage. Man, what was it that killed me so quick there? I thought it'd be fine. Man, I really should have given that guy some items, hey? Oh shit! Oh my god, Scroll! Oh, I'm completely surprised I can't fucking move! Here, eat some rats! Trying to find out which ones have the heal potions. Boy, I underestimated this army by a big margin.
This way, fool. Scamper scurry.
Because yeah, using this with Skulk, it's much cheaper than anyone else. We don't really have any way of getting rid of him now, do we? I don't think that was the one that did all the damage. It must have been like, yeah, they got like Iron Drake's troll up hammer torpedoes. That's still, it's not... Yeah, I think I just massively underestimated how much missile damage they have. Haha, legend, you lost that lord that you got near instantly and for free. And he's not even dead. Still haha. Alright, well... I don't think this is the greatest Doom stack of all time. For sure. Because we're also on Force March. I think I used up all the potions of healing. I need to really... get back. No, I think we just keep them in there because it's pulling up around there. We'll get Squawk over there. Although I'm sure some of these have plague, right? No, none of them do. So it's all up to Squawk. If we lose Squawk, we're fucked. I didn't give him a heal item because I thought he'd be fine. Okay, you get out. Anyone that's really badly damaged, you get out. I didn't give them a trickster shot either. You get out. Taking too much. Oh, pushing. Get out of there. You get out. Come on, hurry up with this.
Lord Skrull. Crete Adaka. Move, move. So be it.
Okay, I don't think any of our heroes have been killed, but I'm not sure. I have to keep tabs on them all. Okay, hang on, there's still a couple of potions of healing left. Yeah, it's easier for them to get out when they rout. Just throw in... None of them even have the Vermintide. Didn't upgrade their spells at all. Must have been deliberately trying to just make them really good melee fighters.
Yes, brethren.
Probably excessive considering I was just about to put a plague there anyway. Really shouldn't have auto-resolved that other battle and got these guys so badly damaged. Alright, well that's deleting them. I reckon the army losses isn't too far away. I've only got enough magic for... There we go, there's the army losses. Now, here's the thing. This army isn't wiped out because this is the first battle that's fought. It wasn't on Force March or anything. So we should try to run down as much as we can, but we couldn't do anything about the gyro bombers, realistically anyway. Is there anyone's potion of healing that we didn't use? Because that was a bit of a shit show there. Yeah, I used them all up. Make sure this guy here gets killed. Now, Skrog doesn't have enough movement to attack them again. And of course, that other dude is wounded. I think it was good that I put the Chalice of Malfure on. I think that gives him the immortality. Because it's not the Doomsinger that does that. Alright, that'll have to do it. Yeah. Now, because that guy was actually the primary attacker, will he actually survive? Because, yeah, there's this weird thing that happens sometimes. If you've only got one Lord in an army and it's the primary attacker and he dies, the game auto revives him anyway. So he might not be wounded. I'm not sure. They may have changed that. Yeah, I was right. See, it was deliberate. I just didn't want him to get in the way of this battle. It was all according to plan. And none of them got wiped out. Everything went perfectly. And if you say so otherwise, you're banned! Okay, so he got himself a Doom Wheel. Nope. Oh, God. Okay, well. Okay. Okay, we do have enough movement, so that's good. And, yeah, we'll reset your movement again by doing this. Cool. Now he's got very low health. I'll give him a Scalm as well. Oh, wait, no. These ones here need it, don't they? Wait. What about you? So, hang on. Yeah, that stopped him from getting killed. But even if I didn't equip it, he would have been fine anyway. Because as long as we won, there's no way for him to have actually been killed. So if I go into this fight again and instantly die, as long as Skrog wins, he'll live. So why don't we allow that to happen? Because I actually don't need him. So I'll give Skrog the Doomsinger, because he needed to heal. And also, no, you can keep the Liber Bubonicus. Okay, we'll do it that way. So I'm going to let this guy die again. Even, I tell you what, we'll get rid of that, so he... Interesting, I can't unequip it. I'll give it to one of these then. So when we make this attack, I will deliberately get this guy killed. He's only got 1 health anyway, and he will still live. If my theory is correct, which I think it is. Okay, well we can just auto-resolve it, and no one gets wiped out, but let's just do this anyway, because I want him to die. Although I should probably wait for them to bring in the reinforcements. It's weird. They didn't end the battle. Like, they could have won the battle on us on that one. But they chose not to. I have noticed that has happened more than... This wasn't the first time this happened, basically. Not in a video, just in my own time. Goofed up in some stupid unimportant battles playing in my own time, and... I was like, I got no units left on the battlefield, and the battle's not over. Alright, so you just chill out over here. Oh, you can't do anything. Okay, you just wait. 1 health. They can't leave the battlefield, just waiting for Skrog to come in. So, let's just get some healing done first. Some of them don't have heal potions. Oh my god, Legend, why didn't you recruit Law of Life? That one shouldn't have a heal potion. Alright, send this guy off to his death now. And some of these here that are really low on health, we should consider getting them off the battlefield. Anyway, you go die. Oh, death embraces your lord. Except not really. I'm going to use necromancy to bring him back. Alright, so... I won't get him off the battlefield. I'll just... take these ones here, put them in control group 2, and these ones here, control group 1. They're going in. So yeah, 2 just hang back over here. Those bombs are doing a bit of damage. Too worrisome. Yeah, I can't believe these fucking rats. They're like level 20 and none of them have any good spells. This will just hopefully give the gyro bomber something to shoot instead of our heroes here.
Attack! Fight!
Okay, all good. So the plague isn't being particularly useful in this fight just because there's not that many of them. Not much I can do about this now apart from just waste its ammo. Until they get army lost. As soon as that shatters, it should start taking that leadership penalty. There we go. Alright, it'll get wiped out this time. Alright, well that's all the army's dealt with. Obviously I had to use a lot of cheese, but the thing is, there's no like legitimate way to just restore your movement. We just didn't have enough to even reach this army in the first place. And he did say all cheese is on the table. Including reviving lords from the dead for free. Sort of. You gotta love it when you play as Skaven. You make a massive fucking mistake and then you twist it into your favor. Be like, no, I didn't make a mistake. It was on purpose. Like this guy getting killed. Yep, see, it's fine. As long as I don't put another unit in here and as long as he keeps winning every battle, he can't actually be killed. Alright, so take the food. And that is all their... That's all their, armies. See ya! Get out of here. Cool. Cool. So, income's slightly better than it was before because we gained Miragliano. Okay, so if you're wondering, how would I reset Skrulk's movement? I can't now. Once he's on Force March, nothing I can do about that. I could, if I want to, reset this guy's movement, but I can't reset any of them. Once they've captured a settlement, that's it, they're stuck. But Lords can get out of it if they can switch their mount. What I would have done if I wanted to reset Skrulk's movement is I would have had to have taken out all of these heroes from the army and then recruit, go into a battle, and then when I come out of the battle, take out the recruitment, and that would have reset his movement because he doesn't have a mount by default. It doesn't work with heroes to like switch their mount. So yeah, he's just been making them strong fighters rather than good spellcasters. With Ica Claw, I had to take out all the heroes, but the rest of them I could have movement bugged them over this way. But anyway, that sorted out all of this with only a little bit of cheese, I guess, and you're now free to go and finish them off over here. I mean, there's still the endgame crisis, but they've got no armies left, and there's no way that they're going to stop you. So that's all good. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this one. You know, I'll put the battle difficulty back to where he needs it, on easy battle difficulty. You know, because that's where he sent it at. You know, that's what you're playing at. And we'll save it there. Alright, guys, that's the end of this one. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Hope you got a bit of a laugh out of it. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.